Okay, B9. B9 is Montemaggiore to Passo di Tanamea. It's 9 kilometers, no, 9.57, 860 meters elevation. And if we look at it, I think we're going to go straight up one of those passes behind me. So let's get started. So we're picking up path 742 through this forest, and then it's a 700 meter climb straight up. Even the goat needs a stick. Now there's two passes to choose from. The official one walks along the ridge line from east to west. However, there's thunderstorms coming in and I don't want to be on a ridge line in a thunderstorm, so I may take the nearest one. Let's see. The time for this hike is 5 hours. After about 500 meters, we come to the footpath, and yeah, it's going to be pretty steep. Path 742. It looks like the trail follows this creek all the way up, which is great. It means plenty of water, which is good because it's boiling today, very humid. Just over a kilometre in, hiking up through this shaded beech forest, which is nice. Not too steep, although I'm sure that's about to change. Okay, we're out of the forest. Our trail goes up here. It most definitely does not go up there. That's 2 kilometres in. I think the storm's going to beat me to the top. It's steep, 30% most of the way. Okay, we went straight up the south face of the mountain, straight up here. Pretty steep. The path's come round here, and it looks to be traversing the mountain somewhere here, then we'll go straight up, so not so steep at this point. Just over 3 kilometres in, 500 metres of elevation. Pretty steep, but look at those views. So the trail goes up here, along there, and I think that's the pass just there. Another 150 metres elevation and we'll be on the pass. Look at those views. That climb was worth it. 525 metres. I thought it was 600, so that's a bonus. 3.65 kilometres. Now, there's two passes like I mentioned earlier. There's this one, go down here to 712, path 712, ends at the same place. Or there's this one, an extra 160 metres elevation over that summit if you need to stay at bivouac. I don't, and I'm already 2,000 metres elevation for the day, so I'm going down path 712. This path's pretty good, well marked, nice hiking. So hopefully maybe an hour 45 to the end stage. Let's see. Okay, the descent is through this pretty cool wood. Hopefully no Blair Witch projects going on. So this path is contouring around the north face of Briški Jaloviec, and then hopefully soon it'll go down there, just not as steeply. This trail is very well marked, frequent red and white trail markers, otherwise take your pick. You could easily get lost in here in zero visibility, so very happy that it's a well marked trail. 6 kilometres in, we've got rid of the lunar landscape, and now the trail goes through a beautiful beech forest. Probably, I don't know, 2.5 kilometres left until the end of the stage. 7 kilometres in, a pretty tricky descent there. Even more so when there's a sheer drop down the ravine. 1 kilometre left, almost 8 kilometres in. This trail comes down through here. It's not a good trail for walking, more like bouldering. Hopefully the trail gets good. Okay, that's the end of stage 9. 9 kilometres, 640 metres up. So today a double stage. One thing worth mentioning here on the last few days is resupply. So for context, the last time I saw a shop open was in Gorica 4 days ago. Since that time, I've walked 135 kilometers and not seen another store. Most of the restaurants are closed. And if you want reliable shops, you're not going to get them here. Restaurants that say they're open aren't open. Definitely shops are closed on a Sunday. One was closed today, being a Tuesday. So the way I do it is I go to Refugio, I have a big meal at lunchtime, or while I'm there, I buy some snacks and I make it do. However, that 135 kilometers without a resupply is exacerbated further because stage 10 is 51 kilometers in the Rezia Valley with no shop. So what I suggest you do is when you finish B9, hitch your lift to Jaga in Slovenia. There's a store there and you can get your resupply there. So that's the end for B9 and I'll see you for B10.